Chapter 3 of Heart of Steel, A Dread Island Tale. Now we return to our island of mystery, where the Franklin children, Ana and Emilio, and Hart, their unlikely robot caretaker, have earned a brief reprieve from their troubles. Safe for now, they confront a new problem.
Children, it appears you both require sustenance.
You can say that again. I'm starving. Hey, look! Those berries! I recognize them from my Pioneer Scout manual.
Wait, Ana, I must analyze those before you consume them.
What is that?
The three stand in silence for a moment. Emilio, in particular, is transfixed by the noise.
We should go see.
No, Emilio. Not before we get some food.
It appears I was correct. That plant is poisonous to humans. Wait patiently, Ana. I will synthesize an antidote.
The sound blows on the wind again. Emilio, as if in a trance, stumbles after it through the foliage, oblivious to his sister's plight. Hart, preoccupied with treating Ana's ailment, does not notice the young boy leaving. Little Emilio follows the noise through the jungle, past razor-sharp leaves and venomous vermin, to a rocky clearing above the ocean's edge. There, he comes face to face with the Skull in Stone, an ominous, skull-shaped cavern staring back at him with empty eyes. Enthralled, he steps inside. Meanwhile, Hart has concocted an antidote, and Ana is coming too.
Phew. Thanks again, Hart. You really saved my bacon there. Good thing you didn't eat those berries, Emilio. Wait, Emilio? Hart, Emilio's gone.
This is a miscalculation.
Quick, we have to find him.
Inside the skull, Emilio descends.
Jiminy, how far does it go? Whoa! Help!
The ground cracks and crumbles as a great fissure opens beneath Emilio's feet. He slips and slides down a rocky shaft, landing with a hard thump on a perilous outcropping.
That smarts. Is that lava? Wow. It's getting closer.
He makes a mad dash, springing from rock to rock, but still he can find no safety.
Uh-oh. Now what?
Emilio, over here! Hart, we found him!
On my way.
Ana! Hart!
Hart, he's in danger. Isn't there anything you can do?
I have a solution, Miss Franklin.
Hart takes aim, and from the side of their forearm pops a grappling hook. They fire it from their cuff, and it pierces the side of the rock below Emilio, creating a tightrope across the chasm.
Balance. Whoa, balance. I'm across.
Like a true Franklin.
The eruption is still in progress, children. The lava will reduce us to scrap parts if we do not get moving soon.
Then let's go! Quick, through this crack in the wall. We can all just fit.
Quick!
The trio squeezes through the crevice and out of the volcanic cavern. It shakes and collapses behind them as they make a mad dash to safety. When they finally stop to take a breath, they find themselves in a sunny grotto, warmly lit by the tropical sun.
No threats detected. We appear to be safe. For the moment.
Phew. It's one thing after another, huh? Emilio, why did you run off like that? We were worried.
I'm sorry, sis. I just don't know. I heard that sound, and I had to follow it.
That sound?
Emilio looks to Ana, and Ana to Emilio. Together, they look back to the cavern below, transfixed. The sound has a power over them, but Hart reaches out with their steely arms and turns them away. The robot guides them out of earshot onto the shores of Dread Island once again. Chapter 4 of Heart of Steel, a Dread Island Tale. 7 days after their marooning, we find our trinity of wayward castaways making their way through the little explored northern region of the island. The need for fresh food has driven them ever further in their expeditions, and as luck would have it, they found a shallow pond teeming with bright fish. The weather was warm and the wind was mild, although young Ana had grown seasoned and wise enough to know that fine weather meant little for a fine day on Dread Island.
Hart, great job finding this place. Look at all these fish. We can hang them up at camp to dry and we'll eat well for days.
Ana, it does appear safe, but we must be careful. We cannot grow complacent on this island.
Well, we've got you to look out, don't we, Hart? Say, why don't you tell us some jokes while we fish?
Yeah, some jokes, Hart.
Never trust atoms. They make up everything.
Tell us another, Hart.
Doctor, there's a patient on line 1 that says he's invisible. Well, tell him I can't see him right now.
You sure got some good ones, Hart.
Franklin children, my sensors are picking up an energy signal in the vicinity. It appears harmless, but I cannot determine its location. The signal originates a short distance west of our position.
What is it, Hart? Should we go find out?
Easy, Emilio, not so fast. Let's just take a quick look, okay, Hart? It may be something useful.
I am not reading immediate danger, but I advise we proceed with extreme caution.
Hart, Ana, and Emilio quickly set off, following the robot's sensor readings. Through hanging leaves and twisting vines they search, Hart's machinery carefully tracking the unknown signature. After a time, the thick vegetation gives way to a clearing that ends against a tall cliff of stone. Hart and the children find themselves at the threshold of a large entranceway leading deep into the cliff, a trapezoidal doorway twice as tall as a man. Set into the sides of the portal are strange devices, each containing a large flat disc of a strange material and fastened on a swiveling mount.
Look at those things.
Wow, Hart. Who could have built something this peculiar out of these big stones? And that device?
This construction contains the source of the energy readings. My scans indicate these structures are over 1,000 years old, and... Ana, I am afraid it looks like Emilio is not waiting for further analysis.
Ana, look!
Emilio, wait! Don't touch anything!
Before he can be stopped, Emilio has pushed on the nearest of the odd metal devices along the side of the doorway. It spins far more easily than its ancient appearance would suggest. Upon coming to the end of its spin, the disc catches the beams of the bright afternoon sun. Ana's eyes stare in amazement as the beam jumps down the hallway, illuminating it as bright as moonlight. As the sunbeam travels, it meets similar attached fixtures down the hall and fills the entire structure with light, bouncing from disc to disc.
Well now, isn't that something, Hart? Oh, Father would have loved to see such clever engineering.
Well, I'm the one who figured it out, Ana.
Correct, Emilio. However, I recommend increased discretion. Ana, the source of the signal is close. My sensors have determined we could potentially use this energy to recharge my power cells.
All right, well, it's worth a quick look. But like you said, Hart, let's proceed with extreme caution.
Carefully, they follow the strangely angled hallway deep into the unknown. Finally, the long hall comes to an end, the sunlit discs revealing a large circular rotunda. Dust swirls in the air, lit by the reflected sunbeams. In the center of the room, where the shafts of light converge, stands a strange stone pedestal and a vibrant cut jewel, deep blue in color. The size of a lady's slipper, it sits splendidly on top of the pedestal, wrapped in intricate bindings of metal and curiously cut stone.
Goodness, that jewel is beautiful, isn't it? Have you ever seen one like it?
Ana, this mineral appears to be able to absorb energy from the sun and store it. It seems to hold a significant capacitor charge.
We can take it, right? Finders keepers, you know.
Well, I suppose so. I don't see anyone around here using it for anything.
Ana, the item is useful to us. However, its origin is unknown, and I advise we
Proceed with extreme caution.
Proceed with extreme caution.
Okay, Hart, we will.
With that, Ana advances, reaching out and pulling the dark, enchanting item from its cradle on top of the pedestal. With a rumble, the pillar of curiously cut stone and metal bindings begins to turn, spinning on strange axes, like the workings of a mad clock. It rapidly sinks into the floor, and then the ground itself begins to descend with it. Dropping down into darkness where the illuminating beams cannot reach, the looming pit quickly expands by concentric rows towards the Franklin children.
We must evacuate this area immediately.
What on earth was that voice? Emilio, come on, now!
Hart! Ana! Let's go!
Hart, the whole floor is dropping away! Something's down there!
The children and Hart rush back up the hallway, and every moment another row of floor drops away mere steps behind them. The robot grabs both children by the scruff of their coats and charges up and out of the bizarre collapsing tunnel. They stop and turn yards away as a dust cloud belches out of the entrance. Behind them, looming in darkness, some great invisible terror slowly grinds its way closer to the doorway, bellowing its stony refrain.
Hart, it's coming! Do something!
Ana, please keep Emilio back. I will engage my defenses.
Get it, Hart! Get it!
Hart unleashes its powerful laser attack, blasting the cliffside above the stone entryway. Massive chunks of rock face break away and fall, collapsing inward on the great stone gate. 1,000,000 tons of rubble fill the space where the strange hallway once stood. A safe distance away, Hart, Ana, and Emilio brush themselves off and observe the pile of stone where the curious architecture once stood.
Hart, what could that possibly have been? Something was coming out of that dark cavern. Who built that place?
Unknown. Construction remains unidentifiable.
No more jewels, Ana!
You're right, Emilio. No more jewels, no matter how interesting they are. For that matter, no more going into any dark chambers. I think there's more strange things afoot here than we know.
With the lurking danger of the strange temple behind them, buried under tons of stone by Hart's laser, the three travel back towards their humble camp as the sun begins to set. Despite all they have learned and overcome so far, it seems there are still many secrets yet to be discovered on Dread Island.